Morning, everybody. It's February 2nd. Hate to say February. Anyway, my message today is on grace and mercy. And, I talked about, and I talk about a lot, is, who you are. Who have you created to be, and search the scriptures, but also you can look at your name. What is your name? What does it mean? I always felt like when we're trying to pick out baby names, God already knows the name of the baby that's in the womb. It's for you. It's for the parents to figure it out. And I remember when I was trying to name my daughter, and my name was Carter back then, and so I was thinking Candy Carter, Cutie Carter, and all these. And every time I think of one of those, my husband would say, nope, 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 And then one day I just said Michelle Carter, and he went, yes. So it was like I had to figure out what her name was. God already knew her name. So what's in your name? And so my name is Barbara Ann, and I'm not trying to make it about me. I'm just trying to give you an example. And so one day, a while back, I wrote down the name Barbara, and I looked and I realized that within that name is the name ABBA. And I don't know that there's any other name that has that. Well, ABBA is Abba, which means Father. And then my middle name, if you look in Hebrew, Ann, means grace. So I always see the grace of the Father, in my life. And I have always seen that ever since I've been saved. And so I'm looking at my Joyce Meyer Bible, which I have a new cover for now. I've made a little cover for it. And but she's got one of these PowerPoints in Romans 11. And it says, no matter how hard we try, we always will have some flaws. Why? So God can display his amazing mercy in our lives. And so, and grace. And so, don't worry about, what your weaknesses are. God knows. And he's helping you through, just keep plugging on, and no, don't beat yourself up, because we sometimes do that. And we just think we can't get through this problem, we can't overcome difficulties and whatever, as much as we try. And I'm telling you, I'm talking to myself. And so, but I wanted to tell you a really quick story that I thought of this morning, and that is it's a true story about my nephew. His name is Jim, and he and his wife had a child, and she passed away. I mean, it's a he, and he was born with some sort of birth defect, and they tried desperately to figure it out and to get him saved and everything and save his life, but he passed, and I think he was only less than a year old. And so it was a while back, so I'm not sure of the timing. And so I remember my sister, who's his mother, and telling him, like, whatever you do, don't have any more children, because they figured out it was something had to do with the bloodline between the two, the mother and the father. And they said, and the world told them don't have any more kids, but God said otherwise, And the next child that they had was a little girl, and they named her Abigail Faith. And I just thought that was these people had faith in the Lord, He and his wife both, I knew them very well. And of course, it's my nephew, But they had the faith of God in them, and it was stronger than what the world was telling them. It was stronger than what the doctors were telling them. It was stronger than what his own mother was telling them, You need to seek the Lord and to know that he has, he has mercy and grace for you. And isn't that a good story? It's just a cute story. And actually, Abigail became my illustrator in my book Willoughby, So she was a special person in my life too, So anyway, what's in your name? What is God telling you who you are? Look for that. Search it out, and then tell yourself, on a daily basis, when you think you're going to beat yourself up and you're never going to overcome your problems, this and that, whatever your troubles in life are, to realize that God's got your back. He's in control. And grace and mercy is always there for you. So I love you guys, and Jesus loves you so much more. I'll see you later. Bye.